Hello everyone out there in YouTube land, it's me. This time I'm actually sitting a little higher in frame. Didn't know my chair was down quite so low. That's what I get for not reviewing the video before I actually, finished it. Whatever. I'm bored, and because I'm bored, I do a lot of stupid things when I'm bored. So I'm running through, as you can see, I've got a number of tabs open up in my browser here. I'm going to do various kinds of tests. Hearing range tests, IQ tests, colorblind tests. Apparently, you can figure out what color your personality is. But here's a colorblind test. Just for the sake of reference, I'm not colorblind. My color vision is perfectly normal. So let's see if Enchroma here agrees. Before taking the test, remove all glasses with colored lenses and turn brightness on screen to high. Let's do it! That's a 9. That's a 5. That's a 7. That's an 8. That's a 6. That's an 8. That's a 3. That's a 2. That's a 6. That's a 4. That's an 8. That's an 8. That is a 4. That is a 6. That is a 1. That is a 3. That is a 7. That is a 1. That is also a 1. There's an 8 again. There's a 4. There's a 2. And there's a 6. And that is also a 6. There's a 7. And how'd I do? Just continue the test result. You really don't need my email, you know what I mean? Hey, you have normal color vision, which means you can see up to 1 million distinct shades of color. Hot diggity damn. Let's move on. What color best represents your personality? I have no idea. Discover your color. We've updated the My Color Personality quiz to be more accurate and effective with the addition of 12 new questions. The quiz results can better determine your personality type and how you can improve your work and social interactions with others. I highly doubt that. By encouraging your friends and colleagues to take the My Color Personality quiz, you'll be able to leverage your personality's specific color traits and theirs to strengthen your relationships through better communication and understanding. I doubt that as well. About the color, we have gray, orange, green, crimson, purple, and blue. Okay, let's start the quiz. What's my take on self-driving cars? I can nap away at work? Yeah. My college roommate is out of town for a visit. What's the plan? Oh, he's in town for a visit. What's the plan? Again, I should learn to read. If I had a college roommate and they were in town, I would probably be avoiding them. So that's not one of the questions. That's not one of the answers here. I guess I'll ask what they would like to do. Your favorite aunt calls out of the blue, wants to treat you to lunch. You get to pick the place. What do you choose? The garbage can out back. I would like to go to my favorite place. What's your favorite kind of reading material to curl up with? Actually, I'd like a nice horror novel or a Dean Koontz or a Stephen King book. What kind of places you both like to live in? A house, preferably. Small town where everyone knows everyone. And a cabin with no neighbors for miles. You're ordering a drink at a bar. What do you get? I don't drink. This is not really helping me much. I really don't drink a lot of alcohol, but if I'm going to have something, I'm probably going to have a beer. Of course, that's not listed here. Sure as hell not going to be absinthe. Jesus. Maybe shots for everyone, I guess. What's my dream car? One that runs. Doesn't matter as long as it gets me from point A to point B. What job would I be terrible at? A street artist. I don't really have much of the way of artistic talent. What's my pet peeve? A lot of things. Negative energy. People. There you go. What mythical creatures do you wish actually existed? Sasquatch, Nessie, Medusa and Minotaurs, Griffins and Dragons, probably that. You wake up in the morning, and the first thing you realize is that you left your phone in an Uber last night. What would you do first? Blow the fucking Uber up and burn the fucking world down. That's what I would do. I would curse uncontrollably. And then I'd go back to bed. How can people... Never mind learning to read. How about you learn to fucking talk? How many people can be left at your party and have it still be called a party? I'll be in bed because I have an early meeting. Actually, I have to get up and go to work in the morning. Is it acceptable to break up via text? Yes. If you are really, really drunk, where are you most likely to find yourself? I don't drink, so you're not going to find me really, really drunk anywhere. But I'd be doing that. How many of my Facebook friends post scientific studies proving that the dark government is adding a chemical to the water supply to alter hormone levels? Oh, you mean conspiracy theorist assholes? No clue. I typically don't follow those. The afternoon just opened up. What now? I'm going to take a nap and then chill. Thoughts on brunch? Food is always good. Anyway, I like... None of these questions apply to me, so it's just which one is closest to what you would actually do. I guess that would be that. My ideal vacation includes me staying at home and sleeping. There you go. Finally, my genius is being recognized at work. Fat chance of that. In addition to the raise in pay and responsibility, you get to design your own workspace. Which is it? I would go for a corner office of blackout shades to keep me away from all you people. You're driving to work, running a bit late when you come along a long line of traffic waiting to turn on the street you need to take. Do you? Do I what? Oh, wait in line and start making calls. Wait in line and turn up the music. I would wait in line to practice mindfulness, I guess. I try to be patient. Is it acceptable to send a birthday greeting by text? Well, yeah. I guess. My color is gray. Powerful, mysterious, and provocative. Power and mystery are dominant factors that characterize people like you whose personality color is gray. As a gray, you know no fear and no limits. You like to keep people guessing. People crave mystery and uncertainty. They want to find out more about you, but you won't let them. You never let anyone get too close to fully discover who you are. You have an air of aloofness. You play coy and hard to get. Never the one to initiate, you attract all sorts of invitations to various events from those around you. No, I come off as aloof and standoffish, and people are kind of put off by that. So they stay away from me because they think I'm going to kill them. I don't get it. What about this one? What's your true personality color? 4 personality colors here are gold, green, blue, and orange. Okay. Imagine you had to put some furniture together. How would you go about it? I would follow the instructions to the letter. Booyah. On a plane, do you think it would be best as navigator, chief pilot, co-pilot, flight engineer? I'd like to navigate, because that'd be kind of cool. How do you think other people might describe you? As an asshole. Good, honest, hard worker, I guess. If you need ideas from your team for a new project, how would you garner them? I would ask them. You know, ask for suggestions. I don't know if I'd circulate an email, but walking up to them and saying hello and, hey, motherfucker, do my job for me. For what do you know of these countries' cultures? Where do you think you would fit in best? Which of these things do you value most about employment? Money. If a colleague is upset, how would you deal with it? I typically wouldn't. Like I said, asshole. Which of these would you be most satisfied with at the end of the project you were leading? That it got done. God, a bunch of freeloaders. Always making me do everything for them. You're on the street, you see somebody in distress. How are you going to help them? I'll get them a cup of coffee. If you can't find a solution to a problem, would it most likely be because you haven't looked at it from enough angles, most likely. If a new system is implemented in your office, which of these is most likely to be your reaction? Reluctant acceptance, because most oftentimes if there's a new system implemented in your office, nobody's thought it through. which means that it's going to cause more problems than it solves. Not saying that happens in my workplace. I'm just saying that as a general rule, in my experience, it's happened a lot over the 4 to 1,000 years that I've actually been in the workforce. Which of these things do you value most in a relationship? A steady heartbeat would be nice. Respect. An important deadline coming up. It looks like your team might not make it. What will you do? Throw them all under the bus. If somebody at work has made you angry, how do you react? By chewing the fuck out of them. Attack them at every opportunity. Arrgh. No, I pretty much just let off steam. I'm not very confrontational. I'm not a badass at all. I basically just gotta, stew about it and get over it, hopefully, at some point. Which of these would you say is your greatest fault? I am way too critical sometimes. I don't have much filter, and I have this annoying tendency of speaking my mind and saying things that I shouldn't say, sometimes at the wrong moment. Yeah. Which of these things would make me happiest? Just a quiet, contented life, being able to live my life in peace. Which of these activities might suit you best? Free running. If you were climbing a mountain and a member of your team couldn't go on, what would you do? I would leave them behind. If you overheard a colleague talking about you, which of these statements would upset you most? Not a team player, not fit to lead, are very creative, they're so conventional. These aren't very creative. They're not fit to lead, they're not a team player. Yeah, not a team player. If there's anything in the world that I am, it's that. On a football team, which of these positions would suit you best? Running back, I guess. Don't want to be the guy necessarily, but I do want to at least be the guy that the guy counts on. In a conversation, what are you aiming for? Understanding. Because that's the whole point of a conversation. So, a consensus, I guess. You're asked to provide an assessment of a colleague. How would you approach it? Being honest. Just being honest. Which of these sorts of car would you most likely choose? Well, I'd like a single sport, no. Hatchback, probably just a regular damn car. Just a people carrier. When you're given a briefing paper, what do you do with it? Crumple it up and throw it away. Read it carefully, then act on it. Yeah, I guess. What is your attitude to workplace friendships? They're a good thing if they happen. But if they don't, then they don't. My result is blue. I'm an analyzer and organizer. First I was gray, now I'm blue. Blue and gray. Like the Union and the Confederacy. You have a blue personality. You like to collaborate with others and you avoid conflict. People trust you to get jobs done and will often give you responsibility. You like to be accepted in social and professional circles. You listen to your emotions and are good at observing situations and creating solutions. You can be inclined to get too caught up with detail and be unwilling to improvise. However, in the right situation, you can be a very valuable team member. All right, let's do an IQ test. What do you say? I don't want to. That looks like I'm going to have to pay for it, so fuck it. Oh, yeah, the hearing test. Let's do this first. 60-second online hearing test. It's free, simple, and no sign-up required. How high can you hear? The 60-second tone helps you determine the highest frequency your ears can detect. The range of human hearing is typically quoted as being from 20 to 20,000 hertz, but age and prolonged exposure to loud sounds can significantly lower your ability to hear high frequencies. For best results, perform the test at a comfortable volume in a quiet environment and using good quality headphones. Feel free to add your result to the comments below, indicating your age and whether you've been exposed to loud sounds over the course of your life. Who the fuck has not? Please note, due to the large number of uncontrollable variables involved here, this is not a scientifically rigorous test, but a rough indicator. Okay. Click the play button to begin the test. And then stop when you can't hear it anymore. Well, typically I top out about 14,000 or 15,000 because I'm old. Right about there is where it stopped. Toward the top end there, I could sort of feel it more than hear it, but then all of a sudden that went away right around there. I guess as you get older, you start losing your ability to hear higher frequencies. I mean, you're basically just going to lose that. That's just all there is to it. I have gone out of my way to protect my hearing because loud noises just hurt my ears. So I wear earplugs at work. I avoid loud noises whenever I can. And that's why I'm able to hear, but a lot of my coworkers are not able to hear because they're old and they're really, really, they don't protect their hearing. Pretty simple. So about 14,000 to 15,000 hertz typically. Okay. Quiet environment using headphones instead of your built-in speakers. You can answer by clicking yes or no with your mouse or by pressing arrow buttons on your keyboard. Okay. Do I sometimes find it challenging to have a conversation in quiet surroundings? No. Do I find it difficult to understand speech on TV and radio? Well, it's not really difficult to understand, but I do use subtitles a lot just because I want to be able to actually make out what's being said, because sometimes people mumble. Looking at you, Keanu Reeves. So, no. Do I find it difficult to follow conversations at dinner parties? No. Do I often have to ask people to repeat themselves? No. Do I find it hard to have a conversation on the phone? No. Please select the type of audio output I'm using. Headphones. When I get accurate results, play the test sound and adjust the headphone sound and volume to a comfortable level. When you're ready, press next.
4, 4, 4,
4, 4, 4, 4. That's enough of that. Next. In the following, you're going to hear 3 numbers of the background noise, which increases as you go along. Type in the numbers you hear.
3, 8, 4,
3, 8, 4.
7, 6, 1,
7, 6, 1.
7, 0, 3,
7, 0, 3. 8, 5, 1. Couldn't hear that. 8, 4, 2.
9, 6, 3,
9, 6, 3.
7, 5, 8,
7, 5, 8.
9, 0, 1,
9, 0, 1. 4, 2, 7. 9, 8, 4. Actually heard that one. 0, 6, 9. 0, 6, 9. Okay. High-pitched tones. That's fine. That's something I can barely hear. Yeah. There you go. These results do not indicate a hearing loss. Okay. Yeah, let's take an individual test to see how old my hearing is. As soon as you can no longer hear a sound, hit the I can't hear it button. I should probably have turned my volume down. Like I said, loud noises hurt my ears. Oh my God. Again, I was actually more able to feel it than hear it there at the end. But wow, was that loud. I should have turned that down. Okay, this is the Mensa International Workout. It's a practice test for Mensa. And there's just a couple of weird things here. IQ test. Let's start the free test. Okay, which answer expresses the meaning of the specified word best? Reassuring is comforting. Next. Which number logically follows this series? 4, 6, 9, 6, 14, 6. Well, each time you get 6, then you got 5, and then you got 5. So you go up by 5 and then 6. You got up by 5 and then 6. The next one will be 19. Which of the figures in the bottom row should logically be in the spot of the question mark in the top row? Well, I would say 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 hearts, 4, 3, 2, 1 no pluses, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 3, I guess, stars. So I guess it would be this one. Which conclusion follows from the statements with absolute certainty? None of the stamp collectors is an architect, and all the drones are stamp collectors. So I would say that no stamp collectors are drones. Architects are not drones, because if they're all stamp collectors, and none of those are architects, so no architects are drones. What does the resulting cube look like if you fold this cube together? I believe it would look like that one. What is the correct answer to the following problem? Tom has a new set of golf clubs. Go Tom. Using a club 8, whatever the hell that means, the ball travels an average distance of 100 meters. Using a club 7, the ball travels an average distance of 108 meters. Using a club 6, the ball travels an average distance of 114 meters. How far will the ball go if Tom uses a club 5? Well, let's see. I'm guessing, because I don't know the answer, so I'm just going to say 118 meters. Which answer expresses the meaning opposite of that of the specified word best? Tough. So tender. Like a steak. Yeah. Which word can logically replace the question mark? Water is to a pipe as electricity is to a wire. Which of the things is the best fitting for the specified word? Displeasure. Complaint. Which of the below figures can be composed from the loose parts? Well, looks like this one. Boop. I am a male. My age is 42. I am from United States. My education level is other. Answered 10 of the 10 questions correctly. I just guessed. That indicates an IQ score of 125 or more. University education level. In principle, you do not have to be concerned that you will get a very low score in a comprehensive IQ test. IQ tests are kind of because no one really seems to have any idea exactly what IQ is or how you measure it. So you could take 10 different IQ tests and literally get 10 different results. And to be perfectly honest, I think it was Stephen Hawking who said that people who boast about their IQ score are losers. I agree. I don't really pay much attention to my IQ. I don't even know what my IQ is. It's a measure of human cognitive ability according to this page. Scores are said so that the average is 100. I believe it's your cognitive age divided by your actual age multiplied by 100. So yeah, your cognitive age over your actual age, and the answer to that multiplied by 100, that's your intelligence quotient. So yeah, let's begin the assessment. In this section, you'll be given a word, then asked to select from a list of other words which ones mean this is the same. Okay. Big. Select all words with a similar meaning as the one above. Colossal, huge, mammoth, prodigious, large, hippopotamus, crumbled. Why is that? Never mind. Select all words with a similar meaning as the one above. Blame, indict, inculpate, in guilt. accuse, charge. Some of these words are unfamiliar to me, so we'll just move on. Cold, boreal, freezing, chilly, nippy, yeah, stop, end, terminate, halt, countermand, short, fleeting, brief, precarious, ephemeral, wide, ha ha, beginner, newcomer, neophyte, rookie, blocktard, novice, greenhorn, thin, sheer, diaphanous, skinny, gossamer, anemical. In this section, you'll be given an example shape and asked to select from a list of other shapes which ones are the same. Pretty simple. Which of these shapes are the same as above? Wow. Well, that one is. That one is. I think that one is. Next. That one is. That one is. I think that one is. And that one is. Which of the shapes are the same as above here? That one. That one. That one just looks like a dick. So we'll just ignore that one and move on. And which of these shapes are the same as above? Well, that one is. That one is. That one is. Okay, I'll be shown a grid with some cells shaded for 5 seconds. I'll have to reproduce the sample pattern from memory as best I can. Memorize the arrangement. Okay. Easy enough. Form the corners. Wow, okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is actually pretty tough. You got to make sure you actually get in there and get in the box. This is not a lot of fun. Boop, boop, boop. It's hard to click these boxes. Yeah. Da, 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 da. I don't know. This is not as easy as it sounds. Yeah, it's not easy to click those boxes. So what do we got here? I'll give you 2 seconds to basically figure out where all these are and where they're going, and I don't know. Okay. Dot, 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 dot. Okay. Section, you'll be given a list of scrambled letters. Has to find as many as you can that can be unscrambled into real English words. in 60 seconds. Okay. The gap, red tab, well, Rio is a word, has met, yes, okay, face, rear, hate, well, puffed if you use a T as the end there, disc, wit, felt, yeah, late, yeah, I suck. Let's try this again. Steak, plane, trade. That's backwards. That's the only reason why I knew that one. Saint, slate, that has no vowels. How can that be? Never mind. Let's just move on. All right. We're given a grid with some points shaded in green. You need to select the point that is the most in the middle of all of them. The one that has the lowest average distance from it to each of the green points. Okay. Easy enough. Right. Select the point closest to all the green points. What? Select the point closest to all the green points. To all the green points? What about those up there? Give me a fucking break. Closest to all the green points. All the green points. Yeah. I guess that one actually does work a little better, doesn't it? Closest to all the green points. Closest to all the green points. Boop. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how they're actually figuring all this out. The point closest to all the green points. All the green points, I don't know. I'm just guessing now at this point. I am way off on all of these. Select the point closest to all the green points. God damn. Let's just get through this. Ugh. Yeah. Sequence of icons one at a time. Okay. Da 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 dee 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 dee. Boop. Okay. Alrighty. I saw a couple of these, but only a couple. Number 4. Crap, I wasn't even paying attention to those. Yeah, how are you supposed to memorize all of those? Give me a break. Come on. We're just going to, show you for like half a second. We're just going to show you 12 random little things all at the same time. We didn't see that one. And we're just going to expect you to just remember them all because somehow, reasons. They just showed me 12. Yeah, how are you supposed to remember them all? I don't know. Are we done yet? Sure. Yes, it is the first time I'm taking this test. Yes. Oh, God. Probably 100 times. What is my age in years? 6,428. Is English my native language? Yes. What is my gender? Have I ever taken the American College test? No. Scholastic Aptitude test? No. I don't remember if I took the ACT or not. I don't believe so. I certainly didn't take the SAT. No. Sure, I guess. Like I said, they just vary so much, you just don't know what you're going to get. Verbal IQ is 124, full scale IQ is 109. Okay, whatever you say, dude. And I don't even feel like doing this because I've already got a headache. So, yeah, I think we're just going to stop here because this has already gone on a lot longer than I thought I was going to. I'm done. I'm signing off. Cheers, folks.